Hello students, in this section we will study about the eukaryotic cell. Eukaryotic cell. The cell which contain nucleus membrane. As we have studied earlier section, prokaryotic. In prokaryotic cell there is no nucleus membrane present, but in eukaryotic there are nucleus membrane present. The eukaryotic cells are, except then Monera, there are 5 kingdoms, except then Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia. These 4 phylums, these 4 kingdoms are eukaryotic. Protist, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia. These all 4 kingdoms of plants, 4 phylum of plant, division of plants contains eukaryotic cell. It means these division contain nucleus membrane. We will study about Plantae, means plant cell as well as animal cell. Firstly, we will discuss on animal cell. Animal cell. The outer membrane in animal cell is plasma membrane. Firstly, we draw the structure, and after that we will discuss how which organs, which parts are contained in the cell membrane or animal cell. We will take an oval shape of animal cell. This is a oval shape of an animal cell. In animal cell, in the center there is a spherical structure that is called nucleus. In animal cell, nucleus is bounded with a double membrane layer. Double membrane. It means nucleus is a double membrane layer organelle. Double membrane organelles. Such like this one. This is the nucleus membrane. In nucleus membrane there are small pores. Through the substances may pass in or pass out. These pores are called nucleopore. Nucleopores. There is a cell in center of the nucleus, a dense prominent structure which is called nucleolus. Nucleolus. In the nucleus there is a dense prominent structure which is called nucleolus, and in the nucleus, inside the nucleus, a fluid is present. The substances are present called nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm. In the nucleoplasm, there are some thread-like structures. These thread-like structures are called chromatin fibers. These are chromatin fibers. So we can see that all these part makes the nucleus. Which one? Nucleolus, nucleopore, nucleus membrane, nucleoplasm, the fluid which is present inside the nucleus, that is nucleoplasm. And in this fluid there are some thread-like structures called chromatin fibers. Those all makes the nucleus. In animal cell, nucleus is present spherical in centrally. This is the gap. Outer membrane is called cell membrane or plasma membrane. Cell membrane or plasma membrane. This is made up of lipid or protein. Made up of lipid and protein. Just inside between the gap in cell membrane and nucleus, this gap is filled with another fluid, and this is called cytoplasm. The fluid, the substances which are present between the cell membrane or nucleus membrane, this is called cytoplasm. Inside the cytoplasm, there are many cell organelles present. Which are the locations? Firstly, we will draw the ER, endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulums are tubular structure which one-sided attached with the nuclear membrane. These are the endoplasmic reticulums, the tubular structures. One more nucleus and ER is, one contains some ribosomes and other may not. One another more nucleus, endoplasmic reticulums. There is a coiling structure. These are the coiling structures through the substances may pass in or pass out. And these are some this one like structures which attach this one. These are the ER, endoplasmic reticulums. Endoplasmic reticulums are of two types. Some endoplasmic reticulums contain dot-like structures, and these dot-like structures are ribosomes. So they are rough in touch. These are contain ribosomes. And the ER, endoplasmic reticulum, which contain ribosomes, that ER is known as rough endoplasmic reticulum. And the other endoplasmic reticulum which doesn't contain any ribosome, that is called SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So we can say that endoplasmic reticulum is of two types. Endoplasmic reticulum is of two types. One is smooth endoplasmic reticulum that doesn't contain any ribosome, and other one is rough endoplasmic reticulum which contains ribosome. This is the first cell organelles. The another cell organelle is Golgi body. Golgi body, which was proposed by Camillo Golgi. What is the role of Golgi body? We will discuss later, but firstly, it helps in packaging the material. The Golgi body has two surfaces. One is convex surface and other one is concave. These are the Golgi body. What more important thing is, one more important thing, the Golgi body convex portion, convex part remains toward the nucleus and concave towards the cell membrane. These are the Golgi complex or Golgi body. One more thing, Golgi body contains two surfaces. One is convex and other one is concave. In animal cell, Golgi body convex portion remains towards the nucleus and concave towards the plasma membrane. The another cell organelles is mitochondria. Mitochondria is also a double membrane layer. The outer membrane is smooth and the inner one is contain many folding structure. This folding structure which the inner membrane is produced, that is called crista. We will discuss later. Mitochondria. In animal cell, only in animal cell, there are two perpendicular fibers. There are two perpendicular cell, means one is vertically and another one is horizontal. they remain near to the nucleus, and these are called centrioles. The centriole will contain with 9 pericentriolar tubes. Pericentriolar, and these all makes the 9 pericentriole and 1 centriole. These make the centrosome. The centrosome may present only in animal cell, but in plant cell there is no centriole or centrosome present. Outside, in the nucleus membrane of animal cell, vacuoles may present or may not. If they are present, they are very small in size and excess number. Vacuoles are the empty space. There are some vacuoles. These are the vacuoles. Vacuoles may not present in animal cell. If present, they are very small in size and excess number. Vacuoles. And another spherical structure which contains some enzyme. These are the single membrane covered spherical structure called lysosome. Lysosomes. And another thing is, this cell contain their permanent shape and size. There are some fibers of centrosome, fibers of cytoskeleton. These cytoskeleton provide the definite shape of the animal cell. These are some organelles which are present in animals, and this is the structure of an animal cell. The another one is plant cell. Plant cell is many structures, many types of structures such as polygonals and hexagonals. We will take the hexagonal structure of plant cell. This is the cell membrane of plant cell. Cell membrane. In plant cell, outside the cell membrane, one rigid structure is also present, but in not animal cell. In plant cell, one more external rigid structure is present, that is made up of cellulose. And this is called cell wall. It is the cell wall which is made up of, in plant cell, is of cellulose. In another organism, this cell wall is made up of different components. This is cell membrane, plasma membrane, or makes the cell wall. There are some pores present at the cell wall. These are called plasmodesmata. Through the substances may enter into the cell wall and outside. This cell wall is made up of cellulose. This is the cell wall. Cell wall made up of, in plant cell, cellulose. Cellulose is a complex substance, and just inside the plant cell, the nucleus is not present centrally, because in plant cell, vacuoles contain maximum size inside the cell membrane. The vacuoles are very large in size. They may occupy 90 to 95% surface area of the plant cell. So this is the vacuoles. It contains more surface area. This is the vacuole, and vacuole is known as a shape because this contains water and minerals. Vacuoles. Vacuole is called shape because it contains water and minerals. So it is called vacuole shape. Vacuole shape. Nucleus present in plant cell just a little bit towards the periphery, and just same as nucleus membrane is covered with 2 layers. Bilayered membrane of the nucleus. This is called nucleus membrane. Nucleus membrane, and these pores are called nucleospore. There is a prominent, dark prominent surface which is present in nucleus is known as nucleolus. Nucleolus, and the fluid which is contained here is known as nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm, and it contains some fibers, thread-like structures which are called chromatin fiber. Chromatin fiber. In plant cell, all these components makes the nucleus. This is the nucleus. The other cell organelles, this part, this cavity is filled with the fluid, and this is called cytoplasm. The gap between the nucleus and the cell membrane is filled with another fluid which is called cytoplasm. Same, just like is animal cell, ER which are attached one side towards the nucleus membrane, endoplasmic reticulum, and they contain, one contains some dot-like structures. These are of ribosomes. So we can say that this is the RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. The another RER is attached with the other nucleus membrane, and it forms a smooth structure because it doesn't contain any ribosomes. This is called SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Golgi body. In plant cell, Golgi body present just a little bit away from the nucleus, but the surface remains such like as a convex portion in animal cell, just like towards the nucleus membrane, and concave towards the plasma membrane. Just the Golgi body present this one like, it means the convex portion remains toward the nucleus and concave towards the plasma membrane. This is called Golgi complex. There is no centriole present in animal cell because we have studied that centrosome or centriole only present in animals. No centriole present. Mitochondria is bilayered membrane which is also found in plant cell. The inner membrane is enfolding structure which makes the crista. This is the mitochondria. The number of mitochondria present in cell is dependent on the function of the cell. If the cell perform many function, large function, excess function, then they contain many number of mitochondria. If less, then they contain maybe 1 or 2 mitochondria. In plant cell, one cell organelles is extra present, not in animal cell. That is plastid. Plastid is a bilayered membrane. It is a oval shaped structure and bilayered membrane. Plastid. Inside the plastid, this surface is known as stroma, and in stroma there are many sac-like structures. These are the sac-like structures. These sac-like, single sac-like structure is known as thylakoid. Thylakoid. And this one, the whole sac-like structure is known as single grana or granum. Granum. If there are many sac-like structure, that is called grana. This is the plastid, which is the color pigment only found in plant cell, not in animal cell. In animal cell, centriole present is extra, not in plant cell. In plant cell, plastid present but not in animal cell. Lysosomes, they are spherical structure which contain enzyme. These are the lysosome, and lysosome may contain enzyme. So we can say that in plant cell, one extra cell membrane present and one membrane is also present, not in animal cell. This is the major distinction between the animal cell and plant cell. Plant cell contain cell wall, not in animal cell. Plant cell contain plastid, not in animal cell. Animal cell contains centrioles but not in plant cell. There some more cytoskeleton structure is also present in the plant cell. These cytoskeleton structure provide the definite shape of the cell. Cytoskeleton. So this is the major difference between the animal cell and plant cell, and these are eukaryotic cell. In next part we will discuss some other cell individually, all the cell organelles as well as plasma membrane.